Safe to say we can never honor our teachers enough. So important to recognize the hard and challenging work they do every day in the classroom.
And you can recognize a deserving public school teacher by nominating them for an annual award to say thank you. Nominations open now for the Flag Award for Teaching Excellence. This is the 5th year for the awards, and more than $400,000 in cash prizes available to the winning teachers.
Nicely recognized with a little bit of cash. That always helps. Joining us now, the co-founders of this award, Glenn and Amanda Fuhrman. So great to have you both with us. Husband and wife duo. You co-founded these awards 5 years ago. Glenn, specifically, you had quite an influence with public school teachers in your life. Amanda, you as well. So talk to us about that decision about creating this award specifically for public school teachers.
Sure. I think we've always appreciated education and the power of education. I grew up in the public school system, and it just we became aware that there needs to be more celebration of the great work public school teachers are doing. My mom was a public school teacher. I had some really influential public school teachers when I was younger, and that really was the basis for where we came from.
Amanda, talk about the reaction from some of these teachers that you see when they get an award like this.
I think it's really extraordinary to see how overjoyed they are to be recognized for the hard work that they do. I think one of the things that's really beautiful about it is the Flag Award also honors the schools and the communities that they're working in. So it's incredible because a lot of these teachers are thrilled, of course, for themselves, but they're actually thrilled for the school community, for the kids in their classrooms. These people have such deep love for what they're doing and for the children whose lives they're touching. And I think that's what we love about teachers is it's not just teaching you math, they're inspiring something in you, teaching you to love a subject and find what you really love or are good at.
And that's specifically what you're looking for, teachers that are they're teaching kids through their creativity, their passion, and their commitment. So tell us a little bit more about what you see from these teachers and the work that they do and that passion, that creativity, and that's so important in the classroom.
I mean, first of all, we are just overwhelmed with how many great teachers there are out there. We get 1,000+ nominations each year. To come down to 30+ winners. But the best teachers just really do go above and beyond. They're creating their own additional curriculum. They're spending time with the students before school, after school. They're constantly coming up with new ways to reach every single student, not just the most active or the most gifted in the classroom. And those are the things that really set apart the winners from everybody else who are also so great at what they do.
And Amanda, we were talking about this a little bit before we got on the air, but this appreciation kind of comes at a very critical time for teachers. Why is that so?
It really does, because we are at a place where we are at some of the lowest numbers of teachers, actually people wanting to be teachers to go into the profession. We've also had a larger than usual number of teachers who are resigning or leaving schools because of these culture wars that are out there. And our education system is really under a lot of strain right now. And we ask a lot of these people. It could be, some of them are providing school lunches, some of them are just going above and beyond what their normal job is. And at the same time, we're seeing huge job dissatisfaction and not a lot of new people moving into the profession. And so, I think Jessica Gross wrote a really interesting article about how if we don't start to really respect and love and honor what our teachers are doing, we're going to have a really big problem going forward.
Talk a little about the nuts and bolts of this. So 6 individual teachers will be awarded $25,000. Their schools will also get some money as well.
$10,000 to the school.
$10,000. That's some money that could really be helpful, especially during budgetary restraints, right? Cuts.
Sure, exactly. And this year we're actually going to add a technology prize to a single school, which will get $125,000 for technology initiatives. So we want the prize to keep growing. We want the award to keep growing. This is our 5th year. We've given away over $1 million already, and we're excited for it to keep growing.
Okay, so teachers are probably looking at the screen going, okay, how do I sign up? This is what I want. That sounds great. Nominated by students, parents, school personnel, and community members.
Correct.
So this goes through November 23rd. Anything that you recommend to stand out in this application process?
No, it's a pretty simple process, flagaward.org. Anybody can nominate a great teacher, a parent, a student, obviously another teacher, a principal. And it's a pretty simple nomination process, so flagaward.org.
And this also covers all, if you're an art teacher, a dance teacher, you know, whatever type of teacher you are, if you're teaching a totally different subject, anyone who is in that school community who is impacting these kids.
The panel will pick the winners end of the school year in June next year.
Correct.
So the anticipation building. You've expanded it this year. The goal, I imagine, is to grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, we want to just keep growing. Originally, it was just Manhattan.
Yeah.
Then we expanded to all 5 boroughs. Now we're expanding an additional prize for a specific K-6 teacher. So we're just thrilled to have more and more impact and have it keep growing and really keep recognizing more and more great teachers.
A great impact it is.
Yes, we took the words out of each other's mouths. Flagaward.org, you see it right there on your screen. Thank you both for being with us.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.